How do you lose weight by running is a question I get all the time, and I always answer it the same exact way. Weight loss is math. You have to burn more calories than you take in. It's really that simple. And in this video, I'm going to explain in simple terms how to lose weight by running. It's the same tips that allowed me to lose 60 pounds 14 years ago when I first started running, and 25 pounds over the last 3 months as I have started back into my ultra marathon training again. Hello everyone, my name is John and this is Motivation Theory Running. And if you are new to this channel is for driven, like-minded people to explore topics like running, motivation, inspiration, shoe and product reviews, health and wellness, and my favorite, trail running and ultra marathons. And if that sounds like your kind of thing, this is your channel. Please make sure you click that red subscribe button and the bell so you get notifications each and every single time I release new content. So when many people start working out, there's a tendency to greatly underestimate how many calories they are eating and overestimate how many calories they are burning. And there's a rule of thumb, depending on your weight, you will burn anywhere from about 100 calories per mile for a 180-pound person to about 165 calories per mile for someone that's about 220 pounds. So how does exercise impact weight loss? Well, when you're exercising, you use energy. That energy is fueled by calories. 1 pound equals about 3,500 calories. If your goal is to lose 1 pound a week, you'll need to burn 500 to 1,000 more calories than you take in per day, on average, just on average, everyone. And you can meet that demand through proper diet and exercising. And running is a great way to do that. So for example, on average, a 180-pound person on a running program for weight loss needs to run about 5 miles each day to lose about 5 pounds per month. And that's all things being equal, with their diet being where it should be, and they're running every single workout 5 times a week. So when you feel good about that 5K you ran and then eat, 3 slices of pizza and a soda and a beer, you're already in the hole again. So that's the problem most people have. And that's usually the failing point, is people have a tendency to overeat when they're running because they feel like they've earned it. And all you're really doing is kind of breaking even if you're lucky. You need a well-rounded diet that is nutritionally sound for you, at the correct caloric intake level to fuel your workouts and sustain weight loss. That's the important part, to eat enough calories to fuel your workouts and sustain weight loss. Remember that. It's really that easy. It really is. It's a math problem where if you get it wrong, you don't lose weight, and you may even gain it because you're doing it the wrong way. So if you don't want to or can't run that much at the beginning, and not a lot of people can when you're just for the first time out the gate running, you need to cut back in other areas if you can't run a lot. If you can't exercise, you need to find other ways to exercise, other ways of burning calories, or consume low-calorie fruits and vegetables and whole grains. That will make you be able to eat more food, and you'll get more nutrients and vitamins that will help fuel those workouts and keep you fuller longer, and keep you from going for those high-fat and high-calorie foods again. I would venture to say that this is where the failure point is for most people, that they get discouraged and they quit, saying that working out or running doesn't do anything, because again, they're running and they're exercising and then they're eating just as much in calories as they're burning off. So they're just kind of breaking even, if not maybe, only burning 500 calories in excess. And that's going to take a long time to lose weight when you're only doing that 500 calories per week. So tip number 1 to help you with managing and keeping track of all of this is to get a nutrition app like FitnessPal, MyFitnessPal, I think it's called, or some sort of app that keeps track of what you eat. I still do this to keep track of my caloric intake because I love food, and my expenditure. I enter in my age, my weight, my activity level, and how much I want to lose, and it does the rest for me, showing me how many calories a day I can eat. It even links with my Garmin Connect software, connects to my watch, and adjusts to my available calories. So if I work out and I burn 1,000 calories, it'll say, hey, you got an extra 1,000 calories, but you can change that setting if you don't want to include those precious hard-earned calories that you've burned into what is available for you, because again, you shouldn't just eat all of those just because you burn them. Tip number 2, consistency with your workouts. You need to work out 3 to 4 or 5 times a week, at least 30 minutes each time or more. Studies show that a 180-pound person would have to consistently burn 2,800 calories through exercise each week in order to successfully lose weight. And I can say from my own experience, this is true, and that number is even higher for me. I don't burn weight. I don't really see any significant weight loss until I'm working out at least an hour each time, and probably 5 times a week. And that takes like a month. So it takes me a long time to get the oven burning. Again, you have to create that caloric deficit each and every day. So the less you run and the more you don't control your food intake, the longer and the slower the weight loss will be. And that is a tripping point for most people. Again, they get discouraged before they actually really start to make the progress. Tip number 3, be patient. There's no magic pill. There really is not. Proper weight loss takes hard work and sustained effort. Understand that if you put in the hard work and you get the math right, you will lose weight. But your body will plateau over time as you lose weight, because over time your basic metabolic rate will decrease because of the weight loss, meaning you're not expending as much energy for the same activity because you're lighter and in better shape. So you will burn less calories for the same activities and the same efforts you have been putting in throughout your workout. And again, that's another thing that makes people discouraged. They're saying, well, I'm still doing the same thing and now it's not working, so I don't know what's going on. Stick with your workouts. Change things up if you have to, cut more calories, increase the distances, increase the intensity, and in the time you're working out, you will lose the weight. Don't be discouraged. It's just part of the process. I've been through it many times. You just got to fight through it. You have to fight through it. Since January of 2020, I have lost 25 pounds, and there have been weeks where my weight has not changed at all. And that's discouraging. And then one week I'll drop 3 to 5 pounds. You just need to trust the process, stick with it, have a plan, and don't get discouraged. Don't quit. Don't give up just because you see a week or two where nothing's happening. Things are happening. Your body is not magic. It needs to go through certain processes to burn this stuff. And the more you keep track of your workouts and how many calories you're burning and how many calories you're putting in your body, the easier it will be. Anytime I've been successful with weight loss, when I get back into a running program, I'm counting calories. I'm using my FitnessPal, and I am counting everything that I take in. And once a month or two goes by, I kind of get the feel of it again, and I get used to kind of eating like a normal human should eat, and things work out. So I hope this makes sense to you guys. I know I just kind of threw a lot of words at you, but I wanted to kind of talk about that because I do get that question quite often, because I know people do struggle with it. I've struggled with it myself, and it's really that easy, guys. It's math. All right, so I'm going to leave you with the playlist for my 16-week ultra marathon. Come back. I'm going to leave that over here so that you can watch that if you are new to this channel. And if you're not new to this channel, I'm going to leave you with another playlist that will talk about tips and tricks for running and getting into ultra marathons and some other things. It's for everyone. So I will see you in the next video, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.